that would be an optimistic pick into a Jax, I'd imagine.
Especially with Kha'Zix on the field, because now Kha'Zix could play around topside and then just counter jungle Owner significantly, especially in those early levels.
True. I do think that Gangplank, if played extraordinarily well, can win every matchup ever because Trial by Fire is broken. But
Owner coming here to mid. Chovy's way up, but has a stun prep.
Yeah, and not going to be able to flash the Vault Breaker. There is an army of minions, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as he's now looking to try and escape. Doesn't have Flash and does have the Molten Shield, but there will be another Vault Breaker, and there is going to be a dead Annie. That is going to be First Blood going over to Owner.
An uncharacteristic miss.
There is a Kha'Zix waiting in the wings, but
trying to bait this so hard.
Yeah, Chovy drops a bear, and there is Peanut. They will be able to secure it. Emperor's Divide does come out as Carrier looks to try and escape from this one as well.
Ward in here, but he's not going to look for a steal with his Q.
The Gleaming Quills, yes, steal. You love to see it.
About 2 damage.
I think it is the most impressive steal that I've ever, but as he gets to Mini, it is a little bit dangerous as Peanut just doesn't know that there are 2 people here. The hook is going to come down and carry a bit of a drive-by, as you can see. It says goodbye, Peanut.
From T1, Peanut's going to make a play for it again, and he protects. Zeus does have his Narbar.
Yep, that's a flash forward from Doran. The bear comes down, and he can't even get Mega Gnar.
Yeah, I didn't have his ult either. It's just now coming back off of cool.
He's 100% of T1's advantage, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Emperor's Divide is going to find Chovy. Vault Breaker doesn't, though. Still, he's dead. He's really dead. Cease and Desist going to come through, and Bobby going to help lock this one down. That is going to be his first kill of the game.
Not going to be in a mad movie. Committed here. Zeus does not have the ability to pull out the Mega, unfortunately.
In the meantime, Owner is back. The hook is going to connect onto Chovy as well, and Carrier says, you are once again food for and T1 just going to get out of there. They see the TP coming through. It was Doran as well. He is the very scary one, and that will mean that Peanut's able to leap over. Kobe going to get stunned up eventually, as we've got Zeus falling very low as well. Quickness comes through as Chovy's underneath the turret. Tibbers is going to get mad. Poby is going to escape, but Owner, is he going to be...
He's a bug to be squashed if he encounters Owner. You can see he's actually struggling to even secure his red buff right now.
Vault Breaker is going to miss, though, as there's the grand entrance. Carrier finds a hook, but pays. He will get knocked up, but now he can free hit, and Carrier is most definitely dead. That is going to be Doran diving in and stealing away the kill. And Chovy down to 50% as the outer turret in the mid lane had already been taken. So Zeus, he will be able to secure this. And it is only the second Drake for Gen.G. If these start stacking up, it becomes a huge problem.
Offside.
And this is the worst part, right? Like, this is what happens when your top laner falls this far behind. You don't get to play any sort of 1-3-1 situation. You can see T1 have been able throughout this game, right? It's just pure vision control for Gen.G. Peanut's not only getting vision control, but he's 50 CS ahead. He's going to flash Leap Strike, and he's fine, never you mind. And now Peanut is going to turn up. There's the flash Tibbers, and the pigeon is squashed. Zeus is now fighting a bear, looking for...
Everything is used onto Doran. He has stopwatch, he breaks it, and then the turn is great as Owner. This is not a buff that you could take.
No, it is not. Another Leap Strike does come through, though. Counter-Strike going to stun up the Vi. Does he have another? No, he doesn't. Oh. And Doran is going to pick it up. This Jax is just too big.
Counter-Strike's on cooldown here, but where's the engage? Poby doesn't have ult.
Yeah, Delight just running for Gumushi. Immediately cleanses to get himself out of the way. Carrier trying to deal with Peanut, but now he's by himself, and Gen.G will be able to lock him down. It's been a quiet game for Pays, but he grabs himself a kill here.
T1, they're just not willing to give, but there's nothing they can do. No Narbar.
Yeah, grand entrance going to come through. That is going to be a Mega Gnar. So Zeus does get a little bit of a crush out, but that is still a dead Gnar, a dead Baron, and Gen.G with it. And we saw it in the finals. That was Doran just hitting Super Saiyan in a level that we hadn't even seen, especially.
It certainly has not been in their last few games. It's actually been a strong point that Peanut can play through. So that knockup is not going to connect, but that's going to be an inhibitor here at least for Gen.G.
And it's like, as the game moves towards a little bit more of that topside meta that we've seen starting to develop, as I'm going to have to hold that thought, in goes Carrier, looks for an opportunity. Delight taking a lot of damage, and that is going to be Poby collecting that kill. It's a 1-for-1, which is kind of all right here for T1 at this circumstance, but it's not anymore. That's a double kill for Pays as he flashes in, picks up the triple here. Gumayushi now after him. It's Zeus that locks down the kill, but they still will all die. And Gen.G Yes, they lose their AD carry. It was an overly aggressive play because Pace has been a bit subdued this game. But the game is still over, Wolf.
It's still over. They've got a minion wave here. They've got Baron buff for 30 seconds. And Doran, he can two-hit these turrets, it feels like at this point. I'm being a bit facetious, but he's just so big.
Yeah.
And T1, the expected loss tonight here to Gen.G without Faker is just not the same team. And Doran having a big return to form. Sure, against Birdall and a struggling T1, but if you're a Gen.G fan...